It is Tuesday, December 9th, and we're at the Marshall Ctr. We did our little pit stop. The Fit app says 2 miles. That's a lie. It's a very light rain, and it's 47 degrees. At my house it was 50, but that's south-facing. See, that's where I could be in the comfort, but you know what? The air, HVAC is really not my friend. One more vehicle here, I think. Then I'll cross over. I will head down. We're looking east right now, so I'm gonna head south on Fort Vancouver Way. We'll see how far I get. I felt pretty good. I feel better than when I started. Hey, there's that bus I used to drive. 3 round trips, southwest end of Tacoma up to Seattle, downtown Seattle. 9.5 hour shift. I loved it. There's a funny story behind that, though. Let's see if I have time to tell it. Okay, so I come into work one day. They say, "Oh, you're scheduled for training." Oh, really? Okay. On an Arctic, the 60-foot buses. Well, as it so happens, in those days I had fibromyalgia, PTSD since 1967. Thanks, sis. And you know what? I wasn't feeling good at all. And me, born to drive, my parents said I was born to drive. We're on the bus. Bob from our safety and training department is leading the training. I'm on 60-footer in the bus barn garage parking lot. He says, "Okay, it's your turn to..." I said, "I'm sorry, I literally do not feel good enough to be behind the wheel." Yeah, so fast forward, I'm not sure, maybe a few months, couple months, we sign our shift, our next shift. We signed 4 times a year. We sign new shifts, and I signed them 1.5 hour overtime run from down by McCord Air Force Base up to downtown Seattle. 1.5 hour overtime, 5 days a week. And it wasn't even an 8-hour run, which is interesting. But anyway, oh no, that was my other shift. Sorry, never mind. And I get to work to do my first run of the new shift, and they say, "You're driving an Arctic." I said, "What?" Oh no, actually I was driving shuttle, and they came over the radio in my van. Report to dispatch when you get in for training. You're going to be driving an Arctic on your Seattle run. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. My heart sunk. I was totally, believe it or not, I was totally intimidated. I was. No kidding. Totally intimidated by that bus. So, did a little training on it. Do my first few runs. And the Seattle Metro drivers act like they're trying to hit my mirror. Well, if you hit my mirror, that's an accident, and it goes on my record. And I lose my $100 every 3 months. You get $100 of your accident free. And I went in and talked to Jerry, my manager, and I said, "Man, Jerry, these Seattle Metro drivers, they act like they're trying to hit my mirror with their mirrors." He said, "Oh, they're really pissed off because we got that contract from RTA, Regional Transit Authority." Anytime that you hear the word authority, hello, that means taxing authority. FYI. So anyway, I said, okay. Well, naturally, I'm a little intimidated the first few days. And I learned my vehicle, my Arctics, and what they can do, what they can't. And the next week, well, I pulled a few stunts myself on some of those drivers. And I saw a couple of their mouths drop to the floor of their bus. Yeah, buddy. Don't mess with Bubby. She was born to drive. So, it was just interesting time. So I'm going to get busy walking here. This is the new playground at the Marshall Ctr. By the way, that's our gardens up there. They're all taken down, of course. That's the Marshall Ctr from the looking west. And I don't know who designed this park, but instead of looking like it was designed by somebody on crack, having a psychotic break, this is a masterful work of art. I'll swing over here real quick because it's just wow. And someday I should do more than swing over here, but the design, the architecture, I'm not kidding you, and then the artistry. Well, you got to see the artistry. Look at that swing. Would that not be fun? I would do that. One day I will, when I'm not busy trying to get my steps or gardening. A little skate park, way too small. It's well used, and we really need 2 or 3 more. That's how many kids are using it, and that is a phenomenal sport. I mean, the skill is incredible. And these kids, they need the exercise. There's no farm work after school. There's no pasture to go out and look for the cows or the sheep. Get the cows brought into the barn. I mean, there's just nothing for these kids to do. Look at this. Is that not cute? And I'm not sure what that is. Oh, yeah, climbing thing, I guess. There's a little better view of the skate park. Way too small. Look at this. Isn't that cool? I love natural stuff. Oh, check this out. Is that not cute? Look. A mama beaver and her baby beaver. Just makes you want to kiss them. Look at this art. Look at this artistry and what they've done. I love this. I love it. And look, steps. I mean, what kid doesn't like to go up and down steps? Jumping. A sand pit. Oh yeah, baby. And there's more swings over there. Another swing, double swing over there. Somebody left their jacket. And I'm not sure what they do with that. And those things, it's great exercise. This hill, the kids love that. And I'm not sure what that is. As you can tell, I don't go through here on a regular basis. Well, little skunk. Oh, somebody brought inner tubes. Well, that's just a quick preview, but it gives you an idea of the incredible, and that's the where you can have little picnics and get-togethers there. And then they convert the field down here for soccer. I am so impressed, and I just love it. I think it's so beautiful. And it's child-friendly. friendly. It's not as dangerous as those previous awful designs that they used to do. I'm not a favorite Oregon grape. Sorry. They could put in better pollinator type plants that also require no care. Oh, one more. But everything's a fad. And I was taught, when you grow up, you don't do fads. You grow out of them. You become an adult. Now all the adults are into fads. Okay, kids. Ciao. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.